Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So, in a matter of moments, our League of Legends team will be playing against Ohio Northern University as part of the Great Lakes Esports Conference. If that sounds familiar to you, yes, our Valorant team did play Ohio Northern yesterday. They did fell 2-0, but we'll see how the League of Legends team does as everyone is leaving the lobby. Hello? I have no idea why they left the lobby. Oh, I guess they're creating a new lobby. So, while we're getting all that figured out, I guess they already created the lobby. So let me go over the starting lineup for the our League of Legends team here. So today in the top lane we are going to have sophomore Wade Stevenson, WRS. So in the jungle we are going to have junior Bryce Heatman Scrimpo. At mid we're going to have sophomore Alec Wong Ohoho. At ADC, we're going to have senior Stephanie Saunders, Radio Soul. And at support, we're going to have junior Bethany Holstein, Maxibu. And then we have our head coach, Derek Games, and our League of Legends coach, Brandon Larson. But, all right, so we're getting things set up. Looks like there was already a lobby, so we got everyone added in there. They're working on setting up all of this. So right now we're just waiting to get everyone added, and we should be starting up soon. So while we're waiting for the pro draft picks and bans, we'll go over a couple of announcements in case I don't have time to talk about it. I mean, we'll have some time to talk about it after the picks and bans, but we'll just go over a few things anyway. I'm just going to check a few things on Discord beforehand to make sure I haven't missed anything. Let's see here. All right. I think we're good there. So first, we're going to give a shout out to one of our supporters, HyperX Gaming, for their gaming peripherals. They are the official peripheral sponsor of Marietta College Esports. So they were able to supply our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads. They are fantastic. Our students love them. So if you would like to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza, being a supporter of the esports program. Every Tuesday, which today is Tuesday, by the way, if you're watching this live, they are doing game nights over the restaurant on Front Street, Marietta. Last week they had a Switch where people could play Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. And so definitely go check them out. And they'll even show some of our matches. And I need to get over to the Pro Draft because we are starting the picks and bans. So Marietta is going to first ban the Nautilus, and ONU will immediately follow that with a Janna ban, so far targeting the supports. It's a very interesting pick so far. So now we'll see what the next ban will be for the Pioneers. 15 seconds remains. And it's looking like they're going to be eyeing the Zeri ban, followed by a Nico ban. So once again, still more targeting, possibly at the support. Maxibu does play Nico quite a bit. So we could be seeing, yeah, that's what we're going to be seeing there. And now we're going to see what Marietta's third ban will be. And it's looking, yeah, I am having a brain fart right now. I'm trying to remember everything here. Give me 1 second, double checking here. We're seeing the Swain being banned, followed by the Vex. Now we're going to see Marietta has chosen blue side, of course, so they will be picking. So we'll see what they're going to be going with. And they're going to go with the Leona pick. Because we did see some targets at support, so Maxby wants to make sure that he has like that frontliner support before it's taken away. So they will be going with that Leona. So now we'll see how Ohio Northern will respond. And it's looking like they're going to bring out the Zach. And so there'll be a Zach at jungle, and then we'll see what they're going to go with for their second pick. And it's looking like they're going to go with a Kennen for the top lane. Marietta still has 10 seconds for their pick. And it's looking like they're going to go with the Tristana. Most likely an ADC Tristana, but could be flexed to mid. And we're seeing the Diana pick coming in. So it's looking like Scrimpo will be playing that at jungle. I mean, it could be Diana mid, but we've been seeing her in jungle a lot lately. And they are going to be picking the Vigar, so interesting choice to be picking that blind. And they're going to be taking away the Volibear. They might be thinking that's a Diana mid, but I'm pretty sure it's a Diana jungle. I could be wrong. And Marietta will take away the Kai'Sa, and ONU immediately responds with an Echo. So targeting jungle once again. And although Echo has been played mid as well. And we're going to see the Caitlyn be banned, but Bel'Veth will... Now, this is going to be interesting. So Bel'Veth is usually a jungle, so is that going to be a Zac top and a Kennen support, or is that going to be a Kennen top and Zac support? I don't know, and I guess we'll have to find out when they actually start the match. Marietta will go with Ornn top. Now we'll see what Marietta's last pick would be. And it's going to be that LeBlanc in the mid for Ohoho. And they're going to go with the Aatrox. Okay, so if they go with the Aatrox, this is a very unorthodox composition. So that could be a Vigar down the bot lane with maybe Kennen as support. Okay, ready checks are coming out. We're just waiting for the game to start up, and here we go. So now the big question is, who is going where?
As you wish. No spark between us anyway. They cannot handle Nico.
Okay, see if I care.
So we got to the bands. So there's the Aatrox at the top. So who will be jungling? It should be the Bel'Veth. And there's the Diana jungle. There's the LeBlanc. So let's see what we're going to get for the mid. And Lee Vygar mid. So it's going to be... interesting. So we're going to see Zac in the bot lane. We'll just finish off the picks and bans.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Yeah, so it'd be Zac and Kennen in the bot lane. Alright, so just waiting everything to load, and then we will get the game underway, checking to see if there are any last second swaps. That, although GLEC rules have set up where you can't really swap after 20 seconds remaining, but that doesn't prevent any like lane swapping in the game itself. All right, so we are now waiting for the spectator delay. So while we are waiting for that, I'll go over a couple of other announcements and things that are coming up. So we're first going to pull up the weekly schedule because there have been a couple of updates. If you haven't been following us on social media, I recommend that you do hit that follow button. So tomorrow we were supposed to have our Valorant match against University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, but it came to our attention that they have forfeited. So we will not have that match tomorrow, which is why you see the... it's just kind of blank over there. So we will not have any match tomorrow. There will be no stream tomorrow. On Thursday, our Rainbow Six team will be going up against Ontario Tech as part of NACE. That has been pushed back to 7:30. So that will be going on then. So still happening. It's just going to be just a little bit later. On Friday, we are going to have our Rainbow Six team start their collegiate R6 match, but they will be going up against Cincinnati. That will be at 8:30 in the evening. And then on Saturday, we will have 3 different things coming at you. We will have our Valorant team going up against Tiffin University at noon. Our League of Legends team will then play against Tiffin University at 3. And while that's going on, our Fortnite team will be participating in the first split of the first Open for the Nace Fortnite competition. So what we'll do is after the League of Legends match, we'll try to air any matches, any games that are still going on afterwards. We'll also mention that we are participating in the virtual stadium sellout, which is going on between now and October 15th. So there's still a few weeks left. This is an opportunity to help support the Marietta College Esports program. So you can go to givecampus.com/QHEGZI. The QR code is on your screen. You can make a gift of any amount that you would like. Just designate your gift to Esports. Every $10 will count towards a virtual ticket. The goal is to raise $50,000 among all of the athletic programs, including esports. Our goal is to try to sell 500 of those tickets for esports, because that would be a huge boost to help our program. So how would your gifts help support our program? Well, right now we are working on trying to acquire more computers for our facility. We have over 40, or actually we have about exactly 40 students in our program. So we're going to need some more computers to accommodate them. So we've been able to order a couple, but we can definitely use a few more. We're also looking to participate in more LAN events. So last semester, our Rainbow Six team had a chance to go to the GLEC playoffs in Columbus, and we would love to go to more LAN events. So these gifts will help support the cost of travel. And we also like to try to do some more events on campus, so providing more opportunities for our students. So your gifts have already allowed us to do some of these things, and we thank you for that, and we hope you'll be able to continue that support. So now the game is starting to load up, so I'm going to make sure everything here is good to go as I am waiting for the loading screen. So once everything is loaded, we will get the match underway. Still loading, don't worry. Still loading. See, this just gives you enough time to actually take a screenshot of the virtual stadium sellout. So that way you have that QR code, or you can write down the link. Okay, so I think we're good as soon as I get the UI set up. But all right, let's get this game underway. Marietta College versus Ohio Northern University. Marietta's on the blue side. Ohio Northern will be on the red side. Right now we are seeing the typical line of scrimmage. Although we may see a 3-person invade by the bot Pixel Brush. But it'll be just enough to try to get a ward by Marietta's red buff. We see some emote banter going along.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, I don't think Marietta caught the ward that's by their red buff. So Ohio Northern will know that Marietta will start on their red side. But actually going to use the sweeper to try to catch for any possible wards. So maybe they won't catch it? But then again, Ohio Northern also were able to get a ward by Marietta's blue buff. So they're going to know that since no one's there that they had to start on red side. And I know it's already hit level 2. Maybe looking for a possible engage. Yeah, they're definitely trying to do a lot of harassing in the bot lane, preventing Radio Soul from to do a lot of damage. And we see some pings going on in the bot lane. Zach is going to be roaming up to mid, looking for a possible flank onto the LeBlanc. And he's going to get rooted and pulled in, but will dash away without having to use any summoners. And then we're looking to be doing a collapse onto Scrimpo. And I see why they decided to go with Zach support. They're just using him to roam around. And they're going to be doing a 3-person dive. And they do secure first blood. And by having Zach go in there, he's going to be able to pop his passive and not go down. So it's just going to be 2 kills for Ohio Northern. I think the music went out in spectator mode. I think we're getting a little bit of an issue with the spectator. Okay, there we go. We're back. All right, not so sure what happened there. Zach is going to get into engaged. Radio Soul's trying to put some damage out, but they have to respect the cannon. And most of Ohio Northern is already collapsing into Marietta's red jungle. No, he's trying to dodge, using the LeBlanc to try to dash away and teleport through the gates that Vigard provide. And Marietta does take down Zach. Razor has to flash away from the cannon though. But Maxadu will get the disengage. We're seeing that Hanor is continuing to harass in the jungle. No's looking to try to get some damage onto Vigar. Zach's looking for the gauge. Oh, will flash in. Tries to go for the chain, forces the flash from Vigar. Still taking some damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough to finish off. Use the ignite, but the ticks will not be enough to get him. No, and Ornn had to flash away. Meanwhile, High Northern is going to be able to secure the Mountain Drake.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Aatrox looking to get the re-engage onto Ornn, but he will dash away using the tower as coverage. Yeah, High Northern is up by about 3,000, a little over 3,000 gold, and you have to consider that 3 of High Northern's players right now are Diamond 1, and they do have also a Master, so this is High Northern's main team. So considering the Pioneers are only 3,000 down against a D1 / Master team is not bad. Velvet is going to continue to harass Trippo in the jungle. And not going to be much to be able to do, especially with the CS differential and also 4-0-1.
Killing spree.
Aatrox does get another kill in the top lane. See a little bit of training going on in the bot lane. Just trying to clear out the minion waves. They're just trying to go with the gauge onto the Zac. Will pop the ultimate to bounce. And the bot lane pops the entire ult. Stripto tried to help, but just took too much damage before he was able to engage. Now Northern will use the Rift Herald to push that tower and take more of the red side jungle.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Looking for the engage onto Ho, but will use his ability to dash away. And they've already rotated their cannon into the top lane to push that tower while the rest are in the mid. Ho's looking to try to get some kills, but everyone's very low, but Zac was able to pop, gets reform, flashes away, so they all get away with just a sliver of health.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Ocean Drake is up. Not a lot of vision around there from either side, but I don't know that we're probably looking to head towards there. Marietta's got to work and establish some vision, push some lanes back, and see if they can contest the Ocean Drake. But with a 10,000 gold difference, that's going to be very difficult to do. And they have started the Ocean Drake, getting it to already half health. And they're looking to get to an engage onto Warren. Tries to flash, doesn't get very far from it. Uses the stun to get the knockup, but still taking a lot of damage. Dashes away. He should survive. Zach is looking for an engage, doesn't find the opening he wants. North secures the tower, and Zach is going to be engaging onto Shrimpo. And right now, High North is dominating the entire map. They got vision down the mid lane in Marietta's jungle. Ken is going to try to get the engage onto Radio Soul. Has to flash away. And Marietta's going to go for the re-engage, but caution pings are coming out. Not much to do there. They will secure the tower and work their way towards the inhibitor tower. And continue to use that Rift Herald to get the inhibitor, and they're already looking for more. And there's just not much Marietta can do to contest this. Oh, it does get one down, but the rest of Hanover is still up. Stick tower, and they're looking at the mid inhibitor tower. They're looking to get the engage on the Pioneers, but just pretty much rotating around and taking out the towers. This is textbook of what you would expect to head towards the base. You want to clear out the outer towers and then the inner towers. They're trying to get the engage onto the Belfast, but not a whole lot of follow-up. Ulti comes out, but doesn't catch anyone. And now Mary's trying to collapse onto Ohio Northern. Next we will go down. Horn does charge up. Zach is very low, but he will re-engage. There's just a ton of damage coming out from Ohio Northern, and they're going to catch Crimpo. And they will start taking the Nexus Towers. And Ohio Northern will secure the first map. But all right, yeah, it's just a very strong performance by Ohio Northern. It is their varsity team, so I mean, when you go have a silver average team going up against Diamond 1 Master, it's just going to be a very one-sided match. We still will have game 2, so we will take a small break. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and welcome back. So we are getting the lobby set up for game 2. This time Marietta has chosen the red side. So Ohio Northern will be on the blue side. We're just waiting for the everything to start up. Making sure I have the right link here. Yep, that looks good. And no, we started yet? Yeah, I think Marietta's ready. Ohio Northern's ready. So I'm gonna head over to the because yeah, we have started now. Here we go. So we'll see what Ohio Northern decides to ban first for this game. We're gonna see the Nico ban once again. So now how will Marietta respond? And they're gonna take away that belt. That swing is gonna be banned again. They're gonna take away the Vex. And the Echo be banned once again. So now what will Marietta decide to take away? And it's looking like they're going to take away the cannon. And they're going to go right into Cassiopeia. I think that's going to be mid Cassiopeia, but at this point we have no idea because we saw ADC Kennen and support Zach last time. So I think this is going to be one of those games where anything goes. And Marietta's going to go with the Ari. So looking at pretty much countering the Ari with the Cassiopeia, which I think is a good pick. And Marietta's looks like to take the Aatrox themselves. So Ohio Northern will not be able to play that in this game. And we're going to see the Singe in the top lane to counter that. They haven't locked it in yet, but they probably will. And they do lock that in, so it will be Singe versus Aatrox in the top lane. And it looks like we're going to see that Rengar jungle, which can be very nasty if you don't know how to counter it. Marietta still has about 5 seconds to make their decision. And we are going to see a set. So this is interesting because we have Aatrox and Set, which are big top laners. So are we going to see the return of maybe like a Set support or maybe a Set jungle? I don't know. I guess we'll find out after a couple more picks and bans. Marietta's looking to take away the Silas. Ezreal's going to get banned. And Marietta's looking to ban Twisted Fates, looks like. And the Twitch is going to be banned. And judging by the reaction here from the team, I think they were planning to play the Twitch. But now they're going to take Shaco. So what is going on here? Is that Shaco jungle, I think? So now I'm trying to figure out where's what. It's like, and now we're going to see an Irelia. Is this going to be like an all top like battle? I did say anything goes in this case, right? No, they're going to take Fiora. And then we're going to see a Zoe. So that could be... So I don't know if it's going to be a Cassiopeia mid or support or Zoe mid support. But this is definitely going to be interesting. We're going to find out what this last pick is going to be for the Pioneers. And they're like, you know what? We'll take the Irelia since you didn't. Okay. I don't know what's going where. Chat, help me out here. Where do you think who's going where? Your guess is as good as mine. They're just waiting for the game to officially start. So whatever your predictions are, let's find out what we got here.
They cannot handle Nico.
So we get through the bands.
Do not confuse cowardice for wisdom.
Okay, see if I care.
You used to.
A silent death.
Alright, so let's figure out who's going where. It's going to be Fiora top. Aatrox top. Shaco jungle. Rengar jungle. That almost was an Ari jungle, but it's going to be Rengar jungle. Zoe mid. Okay, nothing too out of the ordinary just yet. Irelia mid. So, you know, so far everything looks normal. It's when you get into the bot lane where things are going to be a little wonky. So that means we're going to see a Singe and a Cassiopeia for Ohio Northern's bottom lane. And we're going to see an Ari and Set in Marietta's bottom lane. So it's going to be Set ADC for Marietta and Cassiopeia ADC with a Singe support. And Marietta is going to play Ari support. Okay. So there you have it, folks. We will, yeah. We'll see how this goes. We have no idea. It can go very well. It could be a complete disaster. But I think considering the differentials in the team, it seems like, you know, let's have some fun. It is a game after all. So the positions are locked in. There cannot be any swaps right before the game starts. So now we will wait. So while we're waiting, let's go over a couple of additional announcements and reminders that we haven't had a chance to talk about earlier. So we are always looking for players for our esports program. It has considerably grown, even just within the past month. So we do have titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, which will be starting next week, by the way. Rainbow Six, Rocket League, Super Smash Brothers, and Valorant. We will consider other varsity titles. Just depends if there's enough interest and if there's a collegiate presence for it. So we have our dedicated facility on campus. We have several coaches. So not only do we have our head coach, but we have head coaches for our League of Legends, Rocket League, and Valorant teams. We do provide programming to help encourage support for our students. And then, of course, we do have scholarships available. So if you are interested, you can go to linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has a link to all of our social media channels. It has links to our recruitment forms, our sign-up forms, all of that. So speaking of recruiting and tryouts and all that, we give out scholarships to be a part of our esports program. That does require a tryout. Our next tryout date will be Saturday, October 1st. That is this Saturday if you're watching on Twitch Live. If you're watching on YouTube, you might have to keep an eye out for the next tryout date. But it is a 3-step process. First step is to fill out our recruitment inquiry form, so bit.ly/mcrecruit. And then schedule the tryouts. So that's a separate form, bit.ly/mcesport tryouts. So from there, we have in-person and online tryouts. So you can decide which day you want. You do not have to schedule a tryout for October 1st. We will have tryouts later on in November, December, and every month, technically. And then also join our Discord server, bit.ly/pio Discord. Especially if you're going to do an online tryout, then you would need to join our Discord server so that way we can arrange everything online. The QR codes are up on your screen. So definitely screenshot this, save the image, and then you can set up the tryout. Also want to just take a moment to thank everyone for the followers. We want to thank everyone for subscribing to Twitch. So we mentioned earlier that we had our virtual stadium sellout, and you can make a gift to help the esports program, but your Twitch subs also help support our program. So I want to thank everyone who has done that. If you're not able to afford a Twitch subscription, but if you do have Amazon Prime, then you can use Prime Gaming to help support our program at no additional cost to you. All you have to do is create a free account here on twitch.tv, go to gaming.amazon.com and set it up to connect your Amazon account to the Twitch account. And then you can come to our channel, hit subscribe, and then check the box that says using your Prime Gaming sub. One of the benefits of subscribing to our channel, you do get instant access to our VODs. While we do upload our matches to our YouTube channel later on, it's not guaranteed to be out right away. It comes down to when I can process them. So if you want to watch them immediately, then you would definitely want to subscribe. You also get access to custom Marietta College emotes. You cannot get these anywhere else. These are courtesy of our communication and brand management department. But yeah, so you can express your emotions and how you feel about how the program, the students are doing as they are competing in competition. But all right, I think everything is good to go. So we're gonna get set up here. So game 2, this time Ohio Northern's on the blue side and Marietta will be on the red side. We're already seeing a fight for vision in the pixel brush. It looks like Ohio Northern was able to clear the ward as it was placed. And we may be seeing a possible invade in Ohio Northern's bottom side. Caution pings are coming out from Ohio Northern, and they may be looking to bait out Marietta and see if they can get a quick first blood if Shrimpa was going to go for blue buff, but he's not going to go for blue buff. He's going to start with his Raptors. So it's actually a good call for Marietta to catch that so they don't try to get a surprise first blood for Ohio Northern in the first couple seconds of the game. So that does mean though that Ohio Northern will take away Marietta's blue buff. And they will get spotted out. And WSR already had to pop a flash. And is using Ignite already. I'm not so sure what's going on here. Why he was using the flash and the Ignite just that early. Might have been a misclick. And we're going to see Singe looking to flash in and try to disrupt Maxibu. And going to do a lot of damage. And First Blood will go to Ohio Northern. So yeah, we're seeing that Ohio Northern's bot lane is used Ghost to try to just rush onto the bot lane like they did there to just do a bunch of damage and try to throw them back into the kind of that poison gas. See, Shrimpko is going to be looking to engage and does get the kill onto Fiora. So a great play there by Shrimpko to help set up the bait and get the trade kill. Let's see, once again, Singe is just running around trying to disrupt as much as possible. And meanwhile, Rengar's going to be looking for a possible gank attempt. But Maximu's already taken a bunch of damage. Radiant Soul has to flash, but is not going to get away. Rengar's going to use the brush to leap in, and that's another couple kills for Ohio Northern. Max will be looking to try to catch the Rengar, because Rengar was looking to take away more of Shrimpko jungle, looking to get the re-engage, and Ohio Northern and Marietta are going to be collapsing, fighting into that blue jungle. Max does try to land the charm, but Rengar is going to be there for the leap. And this is going to be definitely a scrappy game here. And now they're going to be looking at a 3-4 person dive onto Radio, so not much you're going to be able to do with that. Oh, he is winning his lane and able to get a turret plating. But we're still seeing the lopsided matches in the top and bottom lanes. And that's just because the they're roaming around and causing all sorts of problems. Singe is still just roaming around and causing all sorts of problems. And maybe looking for another dive onto, this time on the mid lane. Shrimpko is going to try to be there to help, but not much it can do. Putting him to sleep and then just pulling him away from the tower. And WSO does get the shutdown in the top lane. The Ignite ticks and the minion damage was enough to finish him off. So yeah, Singe is just doing everything he can to slow anyone that's hiding on the tower. Yeah, we're already seeing another possible 3-person dive. And Singe is going to be running in, pops his ghost. And uses the ultimate, but he will fall, so it's a 2-for-1. And then Nitix might be enough to finish off Cassiopeia, and it does, so that's a 2-for-2 with the shutdown. And Scrippo is going to be there to fight the Rengar, but doing a lot of damage. Rengar's 303 flashes, takes the turret hits, but will survive. So ultimately, it was a 3-for-2 with shutdown gold going to the Pioneers. Still pretty significant goal difference, about 5,000 8 minutes in. You know, did fall asleep, but was able to get a bunch of damage and gets the shutdown onto Rengar. Dinosaur has to pop an ulti and flash. Fiora was taking several tower hits. See, Cassiopeia has to flash away, but it's not going to be enough for the Cassiopeia, who is at 5-1-2 right now, already has their mythic item. And just another dive onto the tower. Fiora barely gets away with just a sliver of health. This is Shrimpo maybe looking to contest the Rift Herald, but it's going to get spot by the sweeper. And it's going to use the ulti, but does end up falling. So it was a good effort by Scrippo to get the engagement. Almost got the Singe. And Cassiopeia gets the kill and uses the ult immediately on set to stop and gets the double kill. And Rengar will get another kill utilizing this brush. And we're seeing a skirmish there. Scrippo is going to get caught. But nice charm there by Maxibu. Gets him very low. And he's going to have to pop his ultimate to get away. And Rengar was able to use that to leap onto Oho. Tried to take him down, but the bleed ticks wasn't enough to finish him off. Handor is taking control tower by tower, already claiming one tower. We're going to get a couple others low. Maxibu's looking to try to catch the Fiora. It's the charm off, but just not enough damage to follow through.
team's turret has been destroyed.
now we are seeing over 11,500 gold difference. And that's just because, as a reminder, Ohio Northern's using as their varsity team, so most of them are at least Diamond 1. I believe their mid is Gold 3, but everyone else is Diamond 1 or Masters.
Dominating.
Rose looking to try to get the catch onto the Fiora. And will get the shutdown. They're trying to go for the charm, doesn't quite connect. And Novisar is going to fall asleep, has to flash away. They are still defending this mid tower, still very low on the tower health. They're just going to take a couple of hits. And Rengar is going to get the jump onto Aatrox.
Red team's turret.
Now they will secure their next tower. Rengar's looking to get the jump onto Shrimpo again, but will be able to get away. And it's just going to be kills left and right. But Ho's looking to get the engage onto the Cassiopeia. Flashes and does get the shutdown. And everyone's flashing away, but the Ignite Tick should finish off the Singed. Maximu getting the shutdown kill. Still about 13,000 gold difference, but you'll take the kills where you can get them.
Okay.
You see High North looking to try to get the jump onto Novisar, and they will do so. Getting a little bit of a spike here. Not so sure what's going on here. I think the game crashed. I'm going to try to reconnect real quick, everyone. I think it was just the disconnect. So hold on as we load back into this game here. I apologize. Not so sure exactly what happened there. All right, there we go. Let me get UI here set up right. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, so 1620, we're seeing over 14,000 gold difference. So High Northern getting a bunch of kills just because of the skill differential. But Barrier is making the most of it, and they are looking to punish the times that High Northern is going aggressive, getting the shutdown kills. And now they will use the Rift Herald to try to control the inner top inhibitor tower. But already 2 of the Pioneers have fallen. And they will secure this top inhibitor. Meanwhile, Fiora is in the bot lane split pushing. And Iron Northern's looking to rotate around. Next, we're looking to get the play. And is having to dodge away. Ohoho is looking to jump in. Popping the ultimate. Gets one shut down. That's going to fall himself. Fiora's going to take down 2. Looking for more. And so he's able to take down Radusol and Trimbo down. So it's a 4-for-1 in Highland Northern's favor. They are making pings to head towards the base. So they're going to be rotating over to the bot lane to continue pushing. Oh no, it's going to be conversion to mid lane. Charm comes out, doesn't connect. I'm going to try to put some vision. Marietta's trying to clear vision. So right now it's a big vision battle. Northern will continue to push that mid lane, just to help you take care of the inner inhibitor tower. Marietta is trying to put up a defense, clearing out menu waves. Trimbo bringing out the fake Shaco. They get the charm on the Zoe, but is able to get away. But meanwhile, Fiora in the bot lane is going to be able to take out that inhibitor. And Fiora being so strong, not much to be able to do. Oh, he's going to pop the ultimate. Sat's going to be popping his ultimate. But oh, will go down and so will Sat. Cassiopeia with the double kill. And that's going to be a High Lord's opportunity to push the Nexus towers. Already getting very low. Singe is just running around using his ulti. The Nexus towers have fallen, so all that's left is the Nexus. And with that, Ohio Northern will take the Nexus. And Ohio Northern will take the series 2-0. Can't say it's a surprise just because of how good Ohio Northern is. I mean, kudos to their roster, Diamond Master level players. So you're going to see something like that. But so in that game, have a little bit of fun in that process. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. Just a few quick reminders. So tomorrow we will not have our Valorant match against North Carolina because of their forfeit. So Marietta does get a free win for it. So the Valorant team will be back on Saturday as they play against Tiffin University at noon. On Thursday, our Rainbow Six team will be playing against Ontario Tech at 7:30. And then Friday, they'll be playing against Cincinnati at 8:30. And then we'll have League of Legends Saturday at 3 o'clock. And then we'll conclude with the Fortnite match. So thank you all for watching. For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitter, on Twitch, and Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube, and TikTok. So also, once again, shout outs to our supporters with Over the Moon Pizza, HyperX Gaming with their peripherals. Thank you all for your support, your follows, and your subscribers, subscriptions. I can't talk today. That's when I know it's time to end the stream. So hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If I hit the right button, that'd be great.